As Warner Brothers' Justice League movie continues to struggle to come together, fascinatingly, its Justice League Dark movie is coming along rather smoothly. What is Justice League Dark? It's one of the 3 Justice League titles in DC Comics' New 52, alongside regular old Justice League and the new ragtag Justice League of America. In fact, all 3 teams are set for a mega crossover event this summer with Trinity War, which is apparently all part of a Warner Brothers DC master plan that spans both page and screen. And perhaps Justice League Dark, the movie, is faring so well because it's basically being left alone, gestating not in the Nolanverse, but in the mind of Guillermo del Toro. And at this year's WonderCon, del Toro revealed that the Dark Universe Bible is almost complete, and that they will soon move to the scripting stage. Of course, Justice League got a script too, only to freak out Warner Brothers executives when they read it. But Justice League Dark is so up del Toro's alley that the fate of the movie pretty much only hinges on Pacific Rim's box office performance. However, another factor working in the Dark Universe's favor is that its lineup of characters has yet to be established with mainstream audiences, so there are no expectations holding it back. So let's take a closer look at the Justice League Dark roster, which many of you are probably hearing of for the first time. Leading the team is occult detective John Constantine, who Keanu Reeves already portrayed on the silver screen back in 2005. That flick had Constantine as a Los Angelino, but del Toro is planning to put him back in London where he originated in the Vertigo comic. Plus he'll be blonde again as well. In typical origin story fashion, del Toro's Justice League Dark is all about Constantine bringing this team together, which is an interesting development considering in the comic it was female character Madame Xanadu who rounded them up. Typical Hollywood gender swap. Furthermore, the comic's biggest star is arguably magician Zatanna, somewhat well known to mainstream audiences already thanks to her face time in the animated universe. She was an important character in Batman the Animated Series, was on Justice League Unlimited's roster, and most recently was aged down to join the team on Young Justice. But del Toro has yet to mention her in association with his flick, only mentioning male members to date. He will be featuring Etrigan, the demon who's been bound to human Jason blood since the days of King Arthur's Camelot, another tie to the UK for this team. Sounds like the perfect role for del Toro regular Ron Perlman, so we better start practicing his rhyming skills now, as that's how the demon famously expresses himself. With his rhyming and Zatanna's backward-speaking spells, that could either be really cool or really annoying to audiences. Del Toro has also confirmed Deadman, the murdered circus acrobat who can possess and control the living, as well as Swamp Thing, a sort of Frankenstein environmentalist, only instead of being made up of multiple human parts, he's made up of multiple plants. Swamp Thing also had his own movie back in 1982, directed by Wes Craven, and it certainly has its fans, just bordering on being a cult hit. No word if Madame Xanadu will also make the cut, but the odds are in her favor as the mystic also harkens back to the days of Camelot, and was romantically involved with both Jason Blood and Etrigan. How can Hollywood pass up another chance to out-love triangle Twilight? So do you think that del Toro can pull off Justice League Dark for Warner Brothers in DC, or does it just sound like Hellboy Light? Write your thoughts down below. I'm Grace Randolph, and this has been a Movie Bite. You can watch more right now.